Hey boys, welcome to some Nrl Supercoach 2019. It is the round 2 review, and as you can see from this screen here, what a performance from the boys. Top 1%, 1286, total score a tick over 2200, top 1%, average score now bumped up to 1100, and the season rank, we have got 708 for the season. And actually the round 2 rank was 200, dude. 200. Good lord. I don't know. Probably I'm trying to think, like years ago when I played Supercoach like a lot, I maybe got close to that rank. I think this would have to be the best rank I've got in a week. Yeah, so 200, that's crazy, dude. And you're going to see, I had the potential to, I don't know about like winning the round. Honestly, I would have been close if I just picked the right captain, dude. If I just picked the right captain, the score could have been so much better. But, you know, got to be happy with it. We will have a look at... we'll go through the team. I was going to do game day or team, but we'll go through game day here, see how everyone went, and it was a pretty stellar performance. There was only, probably only 2 misfires. So the first one here, Cameron Smith, 46, just not doing the business, dude. I'm really tempted to get rid of Cameron Smith for Robbie Farah. Now, originally, at the very start, and it's obviously easy in hindsight, but I was very tempted to get Robbie Farah. The only reason I sort of looked at him to start with, and I'm like, Robbie Farah would actually be a pretty good pickup here. The only reason I didn't was because I thought Jacob Little was going to be on the bench, or potentially Josh Reynolds, and I thought Farah might only get he wouldn't play 80 minutes. But, I mean, if Farah plays 80 minutes, I mean, he's definitely one of the top echelon dummy halves. Like, he's going to average 60, 70 points. He's a tackling machine like Smith, but he's also got a little bit, he's going to run it not quite as well as Damien Cook, but he's definitely got more potential than Smith for running meters. And then try assist, he always just sneakily gets a try assist with a barge over and stuff like that. But Smith didn't fire. Reed Marnie, 60. I'm still worried about, honestly, I mean, I've got to keep Marnie at this point, and I'm not going to trade him out obviously now, but I'm still worried about him because he probably played 60, 70 minutes, maybe only 60 minutes this round, but his score was inflated with a clean line break and a try assist, which, I mean, if he can do that consistently, then that's excellent. But I'm still a little worried just because he doesn't run the ball that much, and he doesn't make a heap of tackles, but I can't complain. He's averaging 61. There's nothing to complain about. It's just I'm a little iffy still. I'm still iffy. And then we go Man DePau, 73. I mean, I knew he'd bounce back. I was a little worried to start because the Seagulls barely touched the ball, and then of course the rain started, and I thought, oh, here we go, Tapau's in for another struggle, but banged out 73. And then our boy Sam Burgess, 129 points. Oh man, can you imagine captaincy on Burgess? But yeah, got a couple of tries. Would he get 3 line breaks? No, maybe only 2, but he was outstanding, of course. Junior Totola, 36, again, solid. He's gonna get some decent price rises. I would say he's gonna peak probably around 300, 350k, and then, the thing with Totola, hopefully, probably just a little bit of inside baseball at the moment. My plans for Totola, I'm hoping he bangs out another 30-40 next couple of weeks, gets a good couple of price rises, and then I'm probably thinking about, depending when Payne Haas comes back, I could just trade out to Tola for Payne Haas, bank a bunch of cash, and then hopefully Payne Haas sort of does similar stuff. But I mean, we'll see, because at the moment, like, you know, another cheapie could come up and this and that, but I like doing that. I like a cheapie like Tola, getting some cash, trading him out for another cheapie to get some cash, and then you bank a lot of money in the process. So, you know, that's where not trading any in the first round was actually very handy for us, because it leaves us in a good spot, honestly. Like, that's 2 extra trades I usually wouldn't have. Josh Kerr, his first game, he got 15. I mean, you know, whatever. Hopefully get some more game time. And then our back row. Boy, our back row had an absolute barnstormer, dude. Jake Trbojevic, 80. And this kills me because obviously did not captain him. You can probably guess who I captain. But yeah, Trbojevic, he scored a try, got 80. Jai Arrow, 110 points. Just an absolute monster. I mean, that's what happens when you give him the game time, dude. Don't give him 50, 60 minutes. Give him 70, 80 minutes, and he's gonna just perform. He's so good, Jai Arrow. Just incredible. Like, he is solid. Like, he's extremely fit. He's a big body, but he doesn't look like a guy that's going to break that many tackles and stuff, but he just does. Like, he's got a little bit of footwork. He's not the quickest, but he's strong. He's very, very strong. He's just got a little bit of footwork. Cameron Murray, 74. Another try to his name. This one is very frustrating. Well, it's not frustrating, but it's a little bit annoying, and also a little bit of worry for Murray as well, because he was on, like, he must have been on like 50 points after like 20 odd minutes, and then he got benched for I don't know how long. He only came back on, like, I don't know the exact numbers, but he would have struggled to play more than 50 minutes, I think, in this game. 50, 60 minutes, which, I don't know, dude. It's a little bit of a worry going forward. I just hope Bennett does not do this consistently. Like, just give Murray extra game time. Again, he's similar to Arrow in a sense that he's just such a strong ball carrier. He's got an offload. Defense is incredible. Just bangs out big scores. And then our back row. Look at the back row, dude. Sean Lane, 71. This potentially could have been a lot more. I think I don't know. I'll have to double check on this, because it looked like he suffered a little bit of an injury late in that game. It sort of looked like he was holding his shoulder potentially, but yeah, his score could have been way better, dude. He did bomb 1 try, and then also, you know, he didn't play a full 80 minutes. I think I don't know, maybe 70 minutes. But 71 again, very good. Flagler, 65 points from our cheapie. You know, I'm not expecting that every week, but man, he played big minutes, and obviously that was inflated by Matt Lodge not being there, but he must have played like 60 minutes that game. He was outstanding, Flagler. I mean, Pangai Jr. obviously was the best on ground, but Flagler was incredible, really. The performance he put in, the meters gained against the Cowboys pack, and then Britton Okora, 92. This dude is going to be the buy of the season for sure. Like, he just has to be. I mean, he's not going to get 90s every week, but he's a cheapie price that's, I think, going to average probably 60 for the year. I would bank on 60 as probably a bit of a low ball for him. But yeah, 92, outstanding. And then we move on to the halves, who the halves here, somehow both of them got 63, 62 respectively. I didn't think they played that well. I don't know how Cleary got that try. I'm pretty sure they awarded him the try assist for, I think it was Dean Fare who batted the ball back. I mean, Cleary kicked it, but I don't know, dude. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't know how he got the try assist for that. But 63, I'm happy with. Kalen Ponga, 62. I have no idea how Ponga got 62. Again, he barely touched the footy. He did throw just a stellar pass for the 1 try for the Knights in the corner. That was, man, his pass, his skill ceiling is so high, Ponga, but I don't know how he got 62. He barely did anything again, but you got to be happy with it. And then Kieran 31. He had a bit of a shocker. The Warriors in general did, but I mean, I'm still happy with 31 for a cheapy half. And then Dylan Brown 69 for a cheapy half. He just looks, he looks like a veteran out there. And then onto the back line. You're already going to see the disappointment here with Tedesco. I'll talk about this. We'll go to the fullbacks first. Tedesco, captain, 52. Man, oh man. Just disappointing, really. We had the chance to get well over 1,300 if I choose Trebojevic. Tedesco, and again, Tedesco, he was probably on like 40 odd points at half time because he made like 2 clean line breaks, and I thought, he's in for probably, I would have settled for like 70 points, get like 140, but yeah, the second half, the Seagulls obviously came back, and Tedesco really didn't see much of the footy, so yeah, disappointing. It couldn't have been much worse, honestly. He's like one of our lowest scoring players. And then our boy Clint Gutherson, 92. This one has to, at the moment, it's a long season, anything can happen, but at the moment, Gutherson is my, pickup of this Supercoach. He's killing it. Matt Moylan, as I was tossing up and, if you saw my first video, I had Matt Moylan there, and I was going to stick with Moylan, but I downgraded to Gutherson. It got me some extra cash to get a couple other players. And Moylan would have been a decent pickup as well. He's been going pretty solidly, but Gutherson, dude, 439k. Again, he's not going to get massive scores like this every week. He's not a goal kicker, but he's going to get like those 50s and stuff because he runs the ball so much. Like, he does all the hard work, and he breaks tackles, he gets an offload. Solid, dude. And then our back line, Nickel Clockstad 52. Got to be happy with that. John Bateman 69. Again, the dude, you had to pick him up. Kirk Capeball 44. I am very tempted. Another thing I'm thinking about doing, Capeball is just not quite doing it for me at the moment. And at 340k, it's still better than his average, like his price. Like, he's still going to make money, but, 40s for Capeball, I was expecting a little bit more. It's not bad. I mean, he's averaging 46, but something I can do, and I'm tempted, but at the same time, do I want to, change a winning formula at the moment? But something I was thinking of, trade out or swap Nikora with Capewell, and then I could trade Capewell out for potentially, what's his name? Luke Garner from the Tigers, who I think's 280k, and Luke Garner, he's probably gonna get around the same score as Capewell, but he's cheaper, so I don't know. That's a potential. I'll have a look at some backs as well, and then our other guy, Jack. So I want to talk about this for a second. Jack Bird. I want to give a shout out to old mate. I don't remember his name, but in my first video, going through the team, this dude, I can't remember the name, dude. It eludes me. You know what? No, I was gonna look it up, but I can't be bothered. But this guy, to start with, he was acting like high and mighty. He was like, this team is awful, and I said in the video, right? I already said in the video that the team was going to change dramatically from that initial team because I was just, putting the players on there and then, see where we're at. So it was always going to change, but he started out with the team was terrible. And then he made a point because originally I had Jack Bird in that first video. I did end up trading him out in the second video, but then I got him back in just before the round started, round 1, because I made a couple other changes to get him back in because I thought he was going to be pretty solid. But this dude was like, you obviously, I don't know exact wording, but he was something along the lines of, I obviously don't know much about Supercoach because I had Jack Bird in the team, dude. And I was just like, what are you talking about? Like, obviously everything's easy in hindsight. Jack Bird could have had a shocker, and that dude would have been correct. But I mean, it obviously, if you know anything about football and Supercoach, Jack Bird at 320k was a bargain pickup. You know, he's not a cheapie, but like last year, he obviously, you know, injury and didn't play that well when he did play. His price was down. Like the last 2 seasons before that, he was averaging like 50, 60 points. Like, it didn't make any sense, but I just wanted to give a little shout out to that dude. Because, you know, I always find it funny when people sort of talk like they know exactly what's going to happen when anything can happen. That's why I'm not definite about stuff. You know, it's good. It's fine to give an opinion, but to say it like gospel, like, you know, acting like you know better than someone about one certain play, it's setting yourself up for a complete failure. And that's exactly what old mate ran into. It's a long season though. Jack Bird could start going awful again, but got to be happy with it. But let's go in to the what's it called? Yeah, let's do this quickly. So I'm gonna swap Kate Ball with Nikora, and I want to see who potentially is around this price. So let's go here. So what have we got? We got 358k. So, you know, it's going to be slim pickings, but it's going to be a couple of guys. Okay. So, where around? So, okay, so we started out like Joe Simpson. He would have been a good pickup to start, but obviously he hasn't got any game time. But I was thinking about him early on. Bunty Afoa. Not terrible, but I wouldn't bother that trade. There's our boy Kurt Capewell. Niokora. I mean, he's only getting... It's not that bad, honestly. Like, Niokora could be... He's a sneaky one as well. But again, probably not going to bother, like it's sort of a sideways trade, in my opinion. Niokora is he's a solid player, though. Niokora, very, very good. Who else have we got here? These guys, no, thank you. Then we go down to Luke Garner, who... There he is, 50 points this round, where he didn't get a try. I don't think. I don't remember. The first round he got a try, he got like 80 points. So he is a potential pickup, because look at that. He's 265,000. That would free up almost 80k. And then I could, you know, make any trades I really want. So that's sort of the one thing I'm thinking of. Anyone else? I mean, Tony Staggs, wouldn't bother. Brandon Smith. I was originally thinking Brandon Smith for Marnie, but I don't know. Brandon Smith, I couldn't. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that now. Anyone else? Bryce Cartwright. No, thank you, sir. And that's pretty much it. You know, there's a couple other decent cheapies. Jacob Host, again, he got 24 points. I think he played 80 minutes. Did he play 80 minutes? Just, man, oh man. Yeah. I mean, he's another guy. Like, I would make a lot more cash, but I don't know. His work rate is just abysmal, dude. I don't know if I could risk that. Because I think Garner is just a better pickup. But yeah, that's that. So I think I'm either going to do that, Kurt Capewell to Garner, or if we have a look, I don't know why I did that, but it doesn't matter. See if there's any outside backs that are sort of setting the world on fire. So again, we got 358. I don't think there's going to be any backs really to pick up, because yeah, all around this price, and they're either not playing. I mean, Jordan Pereira, I wouldn't get him just because, yeah, what do you have, like a couple of line breaks, couple of tries. Like, he's a solid player. Like, he's a guy that takes a lot of carries. He gets some break tackles, but again, I wouldn't bother that trade. And a winger is just so risky as well. But who else? I mean, we've already got our boy Jack Bird. Sione Katoa. Absolute. He made like 4 line breaks, like break tackles for days. Ridiculous. Yeah, no. Oh, the one. Okay, so there's two possibilities right now. Braden Burns is the other. I actually forgot. I was actually looking at him last round, but I obviously didn't pull the trigger. But Braden Burns actually looks really good this year. Yeah, so that's something to think about. I'm not going to make the decision now, but it's something to think about. We'll see. I got too many Rabbitohs as it is. I'm probably going to get Luke Garner, but yeah, I'll make that decision. Come back to you guys in the review or the preview. But yeah, there we have it. There's the cancel that before I do anything stupid. But there's the round. There's the round recap. Can you believe it? 200 for the week. Got to be happy with that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.